Oh, hello. Not this ghost wolf again. What's going on? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. So it's been a very long time since I played this game, and I couldn't really give you a reason why. It's not that I don't like the game, it's just that I get super busy with doing a ton of other things, and, I want to play this game so much, but I want to give it the proper time, and I want to give it my all, so I kind of keep putting it off, and it's just, So anyway, there's been a massive update since last time I played. There's actually been a lot of updates since last time I played, and the UI and everything is just totally different now. Looks totally different. It's still technically in alpha, but they've made a ton of improvements. The game overall, I love the new UI. It takes a little bit of getting used to. I have played it off camera just to kind of try to get used to the new UI a little bit. So it's a lot different, but it looks really, really good. I think they did a great job. So, yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to start a new sandbox. Because they updated the game, I lost that last save, and the last save that I have that I can still load into is the one that I was playing off camera, which doesn't really have any context. You don't really know what I've been doing, so I'm just going to scrap that, and we're just going to start all over. So we're just going to go ahead and start a new sandbox. This is also a new feature that you can do. You can pick between having a male or a female, which I think is a pretty awesome choice for, female gamers. And as you can see right here also, there seems to be a new area that's going to be unlocked. So Mystery Lake, I guess, is the region that we've been playing in, but it looks like there's a new area coming soon. So very excited for that. Can't wait for that. Love when they do updates to this game. Love when they add new things and whatnot. So looking forward to that a lot. So here we are, back in the world of The Long Dark. This game is it's so much fun to play. It's such a simple concept, but it has so much detail in it. It's a lot of fun. The one thing that I've been struggling with is attempting to find my way out of the beginner area. As I mentioned in previous videos, I haven't explored 5-10% of what this map has to offer, and I can't figure it out. I cannot get I can't get out of the area. I've been just kind of circling the area. I found the hunter's keep. I think that's what it's called. I found the cabin in the in the opening menu, and that's all I've been able to find. I haven't been able to escape the opening area, which it kind of sucks because there's so much more to this map. Apparently, there's a hatch that I've been missing. Kind of looks like the hatch out of Lost. I want to find that. Apparently has a lot of like end game items in it, like tons of weapons and all sorts of stuff. So I would love to find that. But first I just need to get out of the beginner's area. I've been going ways that I don't think lead anywhere, in the hopes that it would lead me somewhere, and then I eventually just end up doing a big circle and getting back to a place that I've been before. So it's a process. I'm still trying to learn this area. I'm really excited for the new area, though. I wonder. I don't know when any of those are coming out at all, but yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be great. It's going to be good. Oh, also, whenever the campaign comes out, I cannot wait for that. I will definitely be doing a playthrough of that when it comes out. So with the playthrough, what I'm going to do is it's episode based releases, I believe, to my understanding. It's going to be kind of like the Walking Dead video game is. There's the episode 1 or season 1 or whatever you want to call it. Then you play through that, and then when you're done with that, the choices that you've made and everything are saved and all that, and then you move on to the next portion of the game, which is episode 2 whenever they've released it. So I think that's a great way of playing a game. I think it's a great way of having people come back to the game and play it, after not playing it for a certain time. Because when you sit there and you release the whole thing, to someone like me that doesn't have the time that I don't have the time that I used to play video games, even though that's what I do as a job. I play video games. I don't have the time to just sit there and dedicate 10, 12 hours and beating the whole game. So when it's kind of cut up like that, you know it's not going to be a super long gaming experience. It works good for YouTube. It works good for me. It's just, it works good across all platforms. So that way I can sit there and I can play it for, you know, a couple hours. Ooh, down ski jacket. Sweet. Let's go ahead and put that on. So as you can see, look at this new menu. It's totally different. It still kind of has the same basic, you know, same basic style as the other one, but it's like updated and it looks a lot better. So I like it. I really like it. But yeah, so hopefully, you know, when the campaign comes out, you know, I'll do a playthrough. What, did I just hear something? Why am I hearing that? Where is it? I hear it, but I don't see it. Hello? Please, no. I don't need that. Where is it? I'm just gonna keep moving. Da, 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 da. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. You don't exist. Nope, don't exist. Okay, my condition is declining quite rapidly. I'm gonna need to find a... Well, I'm working my way up to the cabin up here on the top of this mountain. That'll give me some resources. Then I'll head back over to the, you know, the starters cabin, the menu cabin, and gear up, and then hopefully we can continue our trip there, attempting to find new areas, because I want to get out. I want to explore. I want to see what's new. I've been stuck in this little area, and it's oh no, we don't need this right now. Oh, a nice fleece jacket with like reindeer footprints on it or something. Oh, this is not good. All right, we just have to keep going along. It's definitely blizzard. One thing I did notice that they took away was in the, you know, in the update menu, they don't have the actual wind temperature anymore, or like the conditions. I remember before it was like light snow, clear, or like blizzard. That's not there anymore, which I think it's good and bad. I definitely like knowing what it was, but at the same time, it adds another feature to the game that makes it a little more difficult. You know, when you're inside, you don't know what the outside temperature is, and like this is clearly a blizzard. So it's just, you know, I don't know. It takes away that one element of just makes it unknowing, which is always a plus for me. But yeah, so I know I've mentioned about the challenge series with Alex. That's on hold for now. The reason for that is I want to work on getting other people involved in this challenge series. So instead of just me and Alex, it'll be me and Zach, or me, Zach, and possibly Jeff, or maybe even Polecat as well, maybe even Frugal. I mean, it's I'm trying to get as many people as I can involved in this. I want to make it, you know, more the merrier. So I want to do this whole Code Zero wide challenge. Chris, I would love for him to play this. I just don't think he'd be interested in something like this. It's not really his type of game, but yeah. So hopefully we can get, you know, all the members. So that is on hold for now. It is coming. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated on when and everything when I know. But as for right now, it's on hold. So, yeah, we are just gonna kind of gear up, and we need to kind of just hold out for a bit while the condition outside gets a little bit better for us to travel. Then we can work our way to the new cabin and continue to gear up. But we can do a bit of stuff up here with, you know, getting resources and tearing up some clothes that we don't need, and, you know, going from there. Oh, also, as you can tell, I've turned the music on. That's something that I didn't have on originally, just because when YouTube, I just turn music off instantly, just to avoid any sort of problems. I'm still not 100. This is kind of a test. I'm still not 100% sure if the music is copyright, if I can use it. I've left it in there, so if I get a copyright strike on this video, hey, I know that I can't use the music. So it's in there, but yeah, I really like the music. I was listening to it when I was playing off camera, and it's nice ambient music, and I really hope it's not copyright, and I hope that I can use it, but I guess I'll find out. So let's go ahead and try to figure out what we're doing with which one's better, the fleece or the... Okay, the thin wool sweater is definitely better. This toque is better. Toque. Basic wool hat. I don't think this is better. No, it is not. Okay, so we can get rid of all these other... We can get rid of everything else by harvesting. I'm still trying to get used to this UI a little bit. It's a lot different, but it's a lot cleaner. It looks really good. I like it. I'm still trying to get used to it. So sometimes I kind of like, oop, where's that again? So, but yeah. So let's fleece sweater, I think, is the other one I wanted to harvest. Here we go. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit better at this game. I can survive a little bit longer than before. Oh, we want the basic wool hat as well. Basic wool hat. Here we go. But yeah, I can survive a little bit longer. I kind of know a little more strategy than I did before. Am I gonna have to start a fire? No, it looks like my cold's going down. We are gonna have to eat though. Oh, also they changed the calories were at 3,500 max. Now they only seem to be at 2,500 is the max calories now, which is good. You know, it's a little bit less, so you can kind of fill yourself up a little bit easier, which is nice. So, okay, so food is good. So what we're gonna do is we can't really go anywhere. Not really go anywhere. So we're gonna have to just kind of hang out, and we'll probably rest for a bit. Nothing else in the cabin to pick up. Really hope our cold is declining, but let's go ahead and rest for like 2 hours. See if the weather gets any better, or let's see if my cold sort of goes down. I'm trying to avoid starting a fire. I don't have anything to cook or anything like that. It's going down very, very slowly. So we're gonna have to start a fire. There's no other option. And I hope we can easily, because we don't have many resources. This is always a iffy moment, but I think we got it. There we go. We're just gonna huddle by the fire for a bit. We don't have any fuel, unfortunately, so this hour is all we have. But it should really start declining our cold. I want to get our cold down, that way when we go back out in the world, we're not freezing instantly. We don't have many layers of clothes, because you wear food on your body. You didn't know? Jesus. Yeah, we don't have many layers of clothes, or good clothes on us, and we don't have anything to drink, I don't believe. So we're gonna have to melt some snow. I hate doing this because it just declines the fire so much, but if we don't have water, we don't have anything, so we need water desperately. And it does kind of pass the time of sitting in front of the fire. If you look at our cold, is a lot better now. So I'm gonna go and just eat this energy bar. Why not? Drink some water. I don't know how much water we have left. Barely anything. Oh god. We're not in the greatest spot, to be honest. We're just gonna kind of hang out for another 17 minutes. Weather not improving. We're kind of pinned down. Oh, that sucks. So yeah, I do want to play this game more. I do want to work it into my schedule as a normal game that I play regularly. I'm thinking about Tuesdays at noon, Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon, because I do LCPDFRs on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5. So I'm thinking about at noon, I'll just do 2 episodes of this. That way I can kind of keep this series going. Also, NASCAR is going to be ending in like 3 weeks, I think it is. There's only like 3-4 more races. There's not many more races. So when NASCAR is done, you know, I'm going to have an opening on Sundays to kind of fill another game into. GTA 5, of course, is a game that we're, you know, we're not getting bored of it, but with next gen being right around the corner, it's so hard to continue to play the 360 version. But once next gen's out, man, we are going to play a ton of it. So we are very excited. Good, our cold is all the way down. Perfect. So the only thing we need to do is, once this fire goes out, we're just going to rest. I mean, that's the only thing we can do. And hopefully the indoor temperature of this cabin stays a little bit warm, even with this fire out. But we'll rest for another 2 hours. It's really going to suck because we're going to have to go out at night. And I don't like going out at night because bad things happen at night. Bad things happen during the day. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, we need to move. It's still really windy, but visibility is a lot better. So I just need to get... Oh, there's a corpse over there. Go ahead and check that guy out. See if he has anything on him. But yeah, so... yeah, I want to get this game into a regular... work it into a regular series and do it more often than what I'm doing now. I just get so wrapped up and busy with doing other, you know, main series that I just don't... No, I don't forget about this game. I always say, oh, I gotta play it. I get so busy by the time I'm done doing my regular series, you know, I'm just like, I'm so tired. I just don't want to, you know, do anything else. So it is what it is. I definitely want to get it into a normal schedule because it is such an amazing game. And I really do love it. And I really do want to play it more. And I really do want to explore more. I've got to figure out how to break out of the area. You know, the thing is with finding this cabin that we're heading to right now, it really opened my mind up to how this world worked. Before, you know, you saw a mountain that didn't seem like you could climb, you didn't attempt to go over it. You're just like, whatever, you know, I can't make it over that, so there's no point in trying. But when I found this cabin, you know, I found it by going over a mountain that looked like I couldn't make it over. And when I, you know, crested at the top, there was stuff down there. And I was like, oh, this must be a way to go. So that kind of opened my mind up to, you know, how this world works. So it makes me look at all these mountains around us thinking, well, some of these some of them, no, you cannot climb. It's impossible. Oh. Hello? Not this ghost wolf again. What's going on? I'm just gonna... it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It's in my mind. It's not real. It's not real. But we gotta get moving. We are gonna be in a situation here. Light is going down. I don't want to be stuck out here at night. So we need to get on it and get to this cabin. At least to this kind of midway cabin, which is just over this hill. Which hopefully will have food in it. Maybe some firewood, because we need all those desperately. But yeah, so I look at all these I look at all these hills and mountains, and it's it's hard to tell which ones are climbable, you know, what's on the other side. It's, you know, a lot of the time you get up something and you're like, oh, hey, I'm you know, somewhere else. I'm somewhere new, and it's, you know, it's good and exciting. But the other times you're working your way up this hill and you figure out you can't get up it. Now you're on the side of this hill and you got to go back down. It's like, wow, that sucks. So I'm really trying to, oh God, I just sprained my ankle. I'm not even sure how. I walked on a slight incline. I will admit, my guy has very weak ankles.
I'm gonna need
for
some first aid. soon.
Yeah, I know. You'll need first aid, but maybe we can administer some first aid in this cabin over here. I don't know. We'll have to figure out. I don't know if I have painkillers, which I think is the thing that you need. You need bandages. I know I have bandages, but painkillers. I don't believe I have any painkillers. So, and I don't know how many more hours of light we're gonna have. Not many. We're not gonna have many more hours of light, and I doubt this tiny cabin is gonna have a big amount of food and supplies in it. So we're going to be going through an interesting night. I think we're going to make it to the bigger... Hey, there's an MRE. That's going to help us. I think we're going to make it to the bigger cabin at just the right time. I think we're going to be starving and very thirsty. And I know there's a lot of firewood. Hey, thank you. Thank you for not taking those painkillers right before you died, because I could use them. Alright. So at least we can get rid of our sprained ankle now, at least. I believe. I believe it's the bandage and painkillers. I could be wrong, but pretty confident. That was it. Alright, let's check this first aid. Oh, you don't even need a bandage anymore. Okay. Right. Let's just take some painkillers. And we gotta rest for 4 hours. Oh, decisions. Not easy. Alright, I can't stay here. We're pushing through. This might be a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. But we gotta make it to the cabin before dark. I can't survive all night in that cabin with no food or water or firewood. So, we're pushing on.